What's up, nerds? Back with another video, a short little late night video because I want to do a itty little bit of gaming before bed, but I wanted to upload a video because basically the video that I uploaded this morning was a little too rambly, and so I wanted to tighten it up a bit. And so this morning I made a rambly video about something my boss had said yesterday at work, which was essentially about her being swamped with work and how everybody at work needed to be swamped at work because if she's going to be drowning, everybody else should drown with her. And I thought that was a little bit of a weird saying because while it's not a one to one, I thought immediately of, oh, I didn't realize that the saying was not that a captain goes down with his ship. The saying was that a captain keeps all of his crewmates on board so that all of the crewmates go down with the ship or with the captain and the ship. You know, like the captain, I thought went down with the ship and let everybody else kind of get off, and because that's kind of what, a captain does, bears the weight. You have that responsibility there, or there is a responsibility that comes with being the captain, right? And so then I thought about what the job, or how the job ethic of my captain lines up with like saying things like this. And it's like, are you really drowning at work if you get to come in and leave like a 9 to 5 daily time and it's not consistent? It's kind of just whenever, like, are you really drowning with work if you get to have weekends off and you don't have to come in whatever? Are you really drowning with work when you don't answer calls when it's outside of work hours? Like, I mean, you have a lot of work maybe when you are at work, but you also do have a lot of free time, it seems, and a lot of time, outside of work. And it is, different. Obviously, I am an hourly employee. My boss is salaried, right? And I do think that that changes a lot of the dynamic because when you get paid, you're getting paid. I mean, it's just different than needing to work to get paid, right? There is kind of an inherent hunger that comes with that. For me, I don't get paid for sitting at home doing nothing. I only get paid when I am doing work, right? And so I was, it was kind of a rambly video. Essentially, that was the condensed version of it. And so today, basically, what had happened was, I'm trying to, as the hourly employee that needs to get things done, that has responsibility, that is working, right? I do believe, and this is, the point of the video, up to you whether you agree, disagree, or agree. I do believe that it is incumbent on my managers to make it so that I am able to do my job. Or so, like, my job, I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not, I mean, am I supposed to be playing AFK, or am I supposed to be AFK sailing on my phone in between, when there's nobody working? No, I'm not supposed to be doing that. However, am I supposed to be, providing an excellent customer experience? Am I supposed to be maintaining the area, cleaning up after the patrons, making sure that the different areas do not get cluttered? I am cleaning. We have various tools for the pool. I'm making sure that they're organized, making sure that they are all ready for the next class, or like the aquatics class or the patrons, or whatever the case is. Like, I am doing all of these things. I know the names of the vast majority of the people that use the pools and facilities. I am constantly wishing everybody a good day, asking them how their day is, welcoming them to the area. While I may AFK sailing on RuneScape for, in between, every like 2 or 3 minutes or something. I think it's longer than that. I think it's every 4 minutes you press the phone, right? Like that's that's RuneScape's new skill. Wow, this is such a fun skill. I can get 99 pressing my phone every 4 minutes. Wow, that's so interactive. Jagex, you're such a good job at developing this game. But I digress. The point is that, I am an excellent employee by all means, and I just want to make sure that we are, at the very least, right, following New York State laws, right? Like someone needs to make sure that, again, it's not like this is a classroom. It's not like New York State's going to pop in, pop quiz, 24-hour fitness, pop quiz. Are you following all the laws? Like the chances of that happening are minuscule, right? However, if you are a manager who is, such swamped with work, right? Would it not be beneficial to have an employee that is making sure that your job is easier by making the by I how I see it, she does not need to worry about the things that happen inside of my area because I am making sure that we are doing everything proper so she does not have to worry, or so my boss, she does not need to worry about things that are happening in the pool, whatever, because she can trust that her employees, her lifeguards, me, care enough about the job, are good enough at the job to make it so we're doing everything, right? And, it's like pulling teeth with these people. It's like, guys, I know apparently nobody cares except for me, but should we not be following New York State law? Please? Like, is that so fun? Am I really an asshole for asking like that? Now, granted, there are other times where there are things that maybe are just beneficial for the customer, right? Beneficial for the employee. Are they New York State requirements? No. However, are they things that if we care about the employees, if we care about the customers, if we care about doing a good job, should we care about that? Yes, right? So yes, I could see a perspective where that's annoying. It's annoying having someone that cares so much about their job that they make sure to speak out so that everything is as good as they possibly can be, right? Or as best as it can possibly be. And, this video is just kind of what do you think? Do you think I should just shut the fuck up and let the place go to shit and not give a shit about my environment, not give a shit about the customer, not give a shit about any of this? Or do you think that while it is passionate, let's say, it comes with the best intentions and in certain cases keeps us within compliance of New York State law? Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go play a little bit of video games before bed. Smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other as always, and I will see you in the next video. Deuces.